to BS. Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast, Cut the BS with SJS, and we're finally back with our J. Girl, where have you been?
I've been busy, I've been working, I've been trying to do everything I can to just use all my good energy and just helping people and helping them.
Well, we're very happy to have you back this week.
Everybody missed you.
Thank you, and I do have to say, I've been so sad because you guys have been able to still do the podcast and being able to interview students from GFest and visiting Manic Maker. Maybe I was a little jealous that knowing that I wasn't able to participate, but I'm here, I'm back, and thank you so much.
Well, we're very excited for this week's episode. We do have a guest this week. Dolly is joining with us. But this week, I just... we kind of talked, and we want to really tone in on what the podcast is really about. The title is called Cut the BS, so we're here to cut the BS and spill the tea about some of the latest gossip in our worlds.
I brought a cup of tea to spill the tea.
I love it.
So this was something that I contemplated bringing onto the podcast, but I felt that if we want everyone to see how authentic we are, then this is a great opportunity to talk about something like this on the podcast. So I am very big on friendships. I take them, very serious. And I went through, I had this friend, and this person, we're going to call this person Ryan. Okay? So Ryan and I were great friends. We did pretty much everything together. We hung out all the time. Everybody just knew us as like we were always together, you know, like.
Yeah, you guys were a package deal.
Right.
Package deal, I like that.
Yeah.
And, unfortunately, if you have a friend that's the opposite gender, it can get tricky sometimes. But you make things work until you don't. And so Ryan decided that he just didn't want to be friends anymore because of certain things, and you know what? That's so cool.
You? Sorry.
No, it's
yeah.
not cool actually.
So at first, I didn't really know how to react. Like, I thought I was upset, I was mad, I was hurt because, like, this person had promised me that this would never happen, and it did.
And was this someone that has, been a friend for maybe, a couple months, or is this someone that's been a friend for a while?
Actually, this month would have been, 1 year of us being friends.
Okay, and they were, your best friend.
Yeah, and so, we had been through, a lot together, on my stuff in my life and this person's life, and... yeah, so it was definitely hard to go through because, you're so used to having this person and doing everything. And, when you have exciting news, you want to run and tell this person. And then all of a sudden, they're out of your life because of somebody else influenced that choice. And I have been through friendships so many times, in this specific situation where I no longer want to, chase or beg people to
be your friend,
be my friend. I shouldn't beg you to want to be my friend or whatever, right? So I have one friend, his name's Lucas, and he's an amazing friend. And so he's the type of friend that you always need one friend that no matter what you're going through, they're gonna tell you exactly what you need to hear versus what you want to hear, right? And so all my other friends are oh, forget it, don't worry, you'll get over it, whatever. But then he's honestly, just who cares? Why would you want to be friends with someone that would just give up your friendship that easy?
Absolutely.
Right? So that kind of hit me, and I was oh, that's so real. I'm just gonna thug it out and go on with my life.
Is this
right?
the friend we're talking about that I'm just gonna say this Christmas you went out and you bought expensive cologne and you went and got Uggs and all this bougie stuff?
Yeah, so I would say my love language is gift giving.
Okay.
And so to whoever's important in my life, I tend to go above and beyond for them, and so I did for this friend. bought this person like lots of gifts, and they did too. Like I received great gifts. Like I'm not shading anything. Like I did receive great gifts as well.
It's not shading. I think you have a heart of gold and you wear it on your sleeve. So when you're saying gift giving, when you love somebody and you care for someone, you go all out with a big bang.
Yeah, I think I'm just like, I'm at the point, like I'm almost 22, and I'm just at the point where I'm like so tired of like giving respect, giving careness, giving everything, and then just like people taking advantage of like my kindness or my heart or anything like that. Like I don't understand like why. Like you start to think like, what is wrong with me?
Nothing's wrong
right?
with
And I know that there's nothing wrong with me, but like I'm human, right? So like that initial thought of first is like, what is wrong with me that this person like doesn't want to be my friend, or they're doing this, or if like a friend hurts you, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, if they do something and it's like, why does this person think I deserve this? But then you have people around you that you talk to them and they're telling you like, no, you're not the issue.
Not at all.
Right? Like maybe this person needed to figure things out in their life, and like I knew this person well, and I knew that they had things going on, but like everybody has stuff going on in their life and they don't just shut people out. Right? Like I have lots of stuff. Hey, sit down. I have lots of things that go on in my world, and I don't shut people out, right? I think that's like so cruddy, like, and kind of childish, but we're living.
You know, and what makes me think too, it's like, okay, when you're saying shutting people out, right? Sometimes there's a point in time in people's lives too that you can only take so much. Mm-hmm. You being such an amazing friend and always being that positive influence and always being there and always being that listening ear as I've been here, and knowing that you have been such an amazing friend to this person, where anytime they're going through a hard time, they're there for you. With you going through a hard time, you're able to pick up the phone, call them, they're there for you. Mm-hmm. But to just shut you out in your life just like that just went to show them what being a true friend. And even just with me, like, I don't think a lot of people know, but at the same time, I personally just had to just, like, shut someone out of my life, like, goodbye, like, good riddance. Mm-hmm. And I think I've come to this point in this life that I'm now living. It's not that I'm now living, like, this new life. I now have freedom. I now am able to have friends and have a social life and be able to actually go out and say like, hey, I can go and make friends. Mm-hmm. It's really hard to, go through a breakup. It's almost like a breakup. You have a friend. It
really is. Like, it does feel like it. Like, even though this person and I were like, we were very close, and like, it was like our friendship was like on a sibling level, right? Okay. Like, we told each other everything. We did everything together. Like, if something was happening in my world, they were the first person there to be there and help me and figure out the situation and get through it. And now it's like, of course I have other friends, and like my best friend Hannah, like I have all these other friends, like, but it was so easy because this person like lived so close, right? So it's convenient, but also like we just had that connection where we could just be friends, and like it was just a great friendship that we had. Not like dismissing the great times we had and everything. Like, I loved it. I enjoyed the friendship that we had, but also at the end of the day, I think it's so important for everybody to know that not everybody is meant to be to stay in your life. Like, there was a reason why I met this person and I was friends with them. There is a reason, but there's also a reason that we're not friends anymore. And right? Like, everything happens for a reason. And so I think, like, if our viewers are going to pick something up, pick that up. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't dwell on, like, a breakup or a friendship breakup or, like, anything like that, because everything is literally going to happen for a reason. This girl is going crazy.
I love it.
Like, her anxiety is going to the roof.
That's fine.
It's I don't think she likes the podcast. But, yeah, I don't want to harp on it, like, and I am not someone who, like, I don't air my dirty laundry on social media. Like, I'm not about that. I'm not about, like, posting cringy stuff on Facebook and, like, putting that out for the whole world. But I think that one of our biggest topics is friendships, and this was just something that I felt like I could share, and maybe other people could relate, and they don't know how to feel, because you don't know how to feel in that situation. It's like, when you lose a best friend like that, it's hard, especially when it happens like so sudden.
you're just been so truthful, and I absolutely, like, really appreciate that. It kind of just inspires me, too, to just be able to talk a little, you know? Like, I mean in a sense of, like, when we talk about having a friend, and you're best friends with that person, and you're going through a breakup, a lot of people don't know, but I've been fake as hell, like, this past, like, 4 months. And it's probably have driven me very nuts, just being able to put on this mirage of, like, everything's great and life is beautiful, which it hasn't been. And to have, again, support and friends, I think I wouldn't be as strong as I am right now to be able to say those words. Like, I've just went through a breakup myself. Not let many people know of this because, again, as you mentioned, you don't go online and you air your dirty laundry on social media and saying, you know, this is happening or being negative. I've always covered up by being positive. So even if I was feeling negative, I always post the opposite of what I'm feeling, which inspires people, and it makes me feel good. It's like filling my bucket of happiness. And again, talking about friendships, having that person in your life, again, that you were able to talk to, hang out with, talk about anything. And you always felt like that was your safe place, you know, and to have someone cut you off like that, that hurts. And I had to do the vice versa. I had to now cut somebody off in my life that has been in my life for many years now. And because of my mental health and my own well-being, I have realized now, like, I deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve better friends. And I definitely deserve the world, and so do you.
Yeah.
Not just better friends, but you deserve respect.
Respect
and
is
I feel
very
like the
important.
people who you give gifts to and who you think take advantage of you don't give you the respect that you give them.
I love that, Sal. And that's very, very true.
Yeah, and I think that sometimes I only see the good. Like, I always see the good in people. And it's like, I ignore almost the red flags. Like, I'm ignoring it, and I'm just like, well, like, maybe they did this for a reason, or, like, it's okay because, like, they're nice, or it's okay because, like, they care about me. But, like, if they were nice, if they cared about me, if this, if that, they wouldn't do that. Like, I need to remind myself, if someone loved me, cared about me, respected me, all these different things, then they would not treat, like, I don't treat people like that.
Absolutely not.
No, like, my friends or family, I don't treat them like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would never, ever pick, like, a guy over friendships or family or anything. Like, that's just not who I am.
The saying just popped in my head, like, the way that you treat your mother is the way that you're gonna treat others. And that
ironic. Good thing I'm good to my mama.
Yeah, that quote is always stuck around.
I'm good to my mama too.
The way that I see how people actually treat their parents, and I mean just in a sense, or even other people's parents, that should have been that red flag right then and there of, like, you know, like, walk away.
Yeah.
You know, the respect, the boundaries, the way that you, I don't know, appreciate people better.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, like we talked about on the podcast before, like, something that will literally, like, just drive me crazy and will push you away is if you don't respect my boundaries. And I think, like, when someone else is going through a situation where, like, the boundaries are not being respected, it also makes me, like, mad, or I don't know, like, I'm just someone that wants my boundaries to be respected. So if you can't respect that, then I don't even think about it. Like, I'm not wasting my time.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like,
So how do you feel too about your boundaries? I think we all have to have that sense of, like, your own comfort. And how do you feel when your boundaries are broken? Whether you can, I know you can share, but you have boundaries, you have respect. There's certain things you don't like being touched or grabbed, or, you know, having maybe somebody say something unkind to you when you're in a moment doing something that you're focused on, whether you are performing or acting or doing the certain things that you do. How do you feel when people, like, kind of betray that boundaries of your own bubble? How does that make you feel?
Dolly has just vanished, as you can see, but we'll see her again later. So to answer your question, Justin, about how I feel if people don't respect my boundaries, I feel disappointed. I feel betrayed because I do a lot that I can for the people that I care about, and I respect their boundaries. I do a lot for them.
Absolutely.
And the fact that I can't get that respect in return, it breaks my heart. It really hurts. And I have a lot of friends
I just think it's really important to, like, you know, when you're talking, or whether you are, you know, maybe in a relationship and somebody's just too touchy-feely, or just, again, doesn't respect the, let me breathe, let me go hang out with my friends, let me just be me, right? That feeling can be very, like, overwhelming sometimes too, right?
It's why having a relationship is so hard.
It is, and that's why I'm going to stay single forever.
But I also feel like, so, like, I want to just go back to something, because I think that we can all, like, relate to this. Something like people pleasing.
Okay.
Is so big, I think, and, like, so many people do people please. Like, I'm one of those.
I live off of it.
Like,
That's
I
all
love
I know.
to please someone. Like, if I hear someone that's, like, possibly doesn't like me, I'm like, what can I do to make them like me? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
But also, stop. Like, stop doing that. Because, like, you can't do that. And you were not brought into the world to please everybody. Who cares? Like, if you're watching this and you don't like me, then I don't care. Like, I really don't, you know? Like, it takes a while for you to learn that. But I think, like, you need to just stop caring. Like,
I love that you say that, because I think I very much care about what people think of me, and I'm always trying to please people, and it's just being real, right? It's like cut the bullshit. It's literally like,
that's what BS stands for, by the way.
Yeah.
I always go out of my way to make sure everyone's happy, and I don't want to walk on eggshells, and if someone doesn't like something, I'm the one that changes it for them to like it. I don't do things that I do for myself because I want to make sure everyone else is happy. Like, who cares about me? And I'm sure you're like that too, the doormat. Like, who cares about what you're feeling in that moment? You're just going to go over to make sure those people are happy.
That's the same with me. Like, if it happens a lot with me, like, if I'm going out and my friends are so upset, they're just, like, crying, they're talking about something that bad happened, I try to be there for them, and I feel like I need to be there for them because no one else is going to be there for them. I'm going to be there and listen to them and try to be positive. And sometimes it's hard.
Even, like, I've been in situations where, like, someone is, like, trying to play the victim, and I know they're not the victim in the situation, but it's like, I still feel bad, right? And I shouldn't.
I agree.
I shouldn't, because it's like, you're not the victim in the situation. Like, you're the one that did something, caused something, and we're here because of you. Like, sorry, but it's true in some situations that I've been in, and I just want to make something so clear. Like, people need to stand their ground, almost.
Absolutely.
And, like, I don't know. You just need to, like, stand your ground and, like, keep your word. Because, in this friendship situation, this friend and I, Ryan, this person and I had a conversation, and I had said, if it gets down to this point and...
That's our dog.
Hi, Dolly. You're supposed to be taking a nap.
Oh my god. Looks like she woke up. If we get into this situation and, you know, you decide to choose this over our friendship, then I'm not gonna fight for it, because, and it sounds so bad. Like, coming out of my mouth, it sounds so bad. But why should I have to fight or beg or anything over someone that's just gonna be like,
and how many times
whatever,
is somebody
like,
going to
move
keep
on,
pushing you to make you feel like you aren't valued or a good friend, or to... I'm just jumping in because I know you very well. Like, I think I recall a moment where they're like, you need to remove all the pictures that me and you have taken together on social media. Like, remove those. Like, those moments, those friendships, because of why? Because of who? Because of... Like... And
let me tell you, I did remove them, but I didn't remove them because you asked me to. I removed them because you're ugly. No, just kidding. I'm kidding, but I did, like, I did clean my Instagram. That was just so funny, sorry. I know I'm, like, actually the funniest person you might ever meet, but...
Who's ugly?
Ryan.
I'm the second funniest person. Yeah,
anyway, I just think, like, who are you to tell me what I can and can't post? Like, girl, I'm about to post you on everything. Forget about Instagram. Forget about my Instagram. Like, you're going on my... I'll make a Twitter account just to post your ass on there. Like, sorry, but you're not... Like, you can't. People can't do that. Like, I can't. Like, if let me talk to you first. I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm talking to you. If someone says to you, I want to hide our friendship, I want to keep our relationship a secret, I want to, girl, run. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why should you accept that behavior? I said no. I'm not doing that.
And you're investing all that time in that friendship and everything else, and then they are doing everything they can to make sure that you're like a secret.
Sorry, no. Like, if that's how you want to live your life, that's so cool, but you're not living your life like that with me.
I love that. I just think it's a new year for... I know it's still New Year, and I mean, like, it's just March, right? So we're able to start focusing on amazing things in ourselves and our friendships and priorities, and knowing who is there to be your friend and who is there not to be. You know, or the attention of being a trophy as like, I'm Sabrina's friend, or I'm Justin's friend, or I'm Sally's friend, or actually just being there and showing up through the good and the bad. Because the saying too, if you're not there for my worst, you're not going to be there for my best. And I also think it's important, by being silent and not saying anything and just pretending life is so perfect, that's my life. I always am that people pleaser. I'm always trying to make sure that everyone looks at me as a positive light, and everything's great, and rainbows and sunshines and lollipops and glitter and sequins, and like life is great. And this past year, like these few months, have been the worst times in my life, even when I had already originally moved to Quebec last year and spent 4 months with my mom and working. You know, I think all of us have stories that many people can relate to. And if you're somebody that is watching right now, I just want you to know, like, it's going to get better, and it's okay to go through what you're going through. I just think this year I need to learn to not be so fake and just be real with myself, because, you know, as people always ask, is life great? Life is going to be so much better, and it's going to get better, because when you surround yourself with positive people and you get rid of that toxicity that's going in your life, and the negative and everything else, block that out and just, again, focus on the people that are going to make you feel the best. Surround yourself, again, with people that make you feel your best and support you, because at the end of the day, nobody deserves to have someone that doesn't appreciate them or care for them. When you can literally have, again, Sabrina, the heart on your sleeve, you would give the t-shirt off your own back to that person, and to just be thrown like a rag.
No, literally, like a crusty, dirty rag from, like, Chuck's Roadhouse kitchen is disgusting. Like, garbage, it's ridiculous. But you know what? Like, I keep seeing, like, online, like this trend on TikTok. It's like, this person threw dirt on me so my flowers could grow, or something like that. And I love that. Like, literally let them throw dirt on you just so your flowers can grow, and you can show them, like, like, you missed that.
I'm doing just fine without you.
Like, I don't need you. I don't need, you know. Like, some people are so, like, their ego is so big where it's like, you can't do anything without me. It's like, who do you think I was before you?
Exactly.
Like, hello?
Exactly.
Like, my life didn't just start when I met you, right? Like,
just you saying that, like, just went through my soul and out, because, you know, it's almost like some people do feel like, oh, because of you, you are who you are. It's like, no, because of me, right. I am who I am. You may have been an Uber driver going to and from to events, but let me tell you,
you're more.
Yeah, well, just know Justin is doing fantastic.
And so are you, and so am I.
We are thriving. But I just thought that, like, this, between, like, of course, you know, Selena, you have past stories that you can share and relate, and people can relate. But these are two things that are happening current in our world. And I thought it was a good thing to share. Because, like, again, we do not share that kind of stuff online. No. But I want people to see that, like, this is the point of our podcast. Right? Like, we're here to cut the BS and
living
be real.
In Fort Erie,
like,
being back in my home community, being surrounded by amazing people.
Like, you go and someone's like, hey, like, how are you? And you're like, oh, I'm good. But, like, meanwhile, inside, you're about to literally crash out. Like, I want to show the viewers and, like, and people, like, I do have days where I'm like, oh my God, I'm literally going to tweak and crash out and cry and just rip my hair out. Like, what is going on? Like, what is life? Right? But it's normal. I'm sure everybody goes through that, especially being a college student and like working and just being young and going through friendships and relationships. It's like, what is my world? Like, what is happening?
This gives a great opportunity too for anyone that is watching. You know, do you experience this? Have you been through this? Comment down below and just share your stories, because your voice really makes a huge difference. And again, it makes other people not feel so alone, knowing that you've also been maybe in the same situations that we have been. I have been, Sabrina has been, and same with Sal. We all have been able to experience life in a different direction. And again, I'm just so honored to even just be here today. I've missed out on 2 amazing podcasts, and I've had a lot to say, and I have so much more to say, but we'll save that for
and both. Damn.
Oh.
Sorry.
We won't repeat, but if you caught that was cutting BS. But
yeah.
I will say both of our guests on our last 2 episodes asked where you were because you weren't with us. So the acknowledgement was there that you were not with us. But we have a better work schedule now, so we're going to make things work. And we're working on our audio and video and everything. And so
I have freedom now. Oh my God, I just realized. So I used to work like crazy hours. Sorry, ADHD, yes. And like, I mean crazy hours. So I'd be working, you know. Work. Now I get to leave work and the sun's still blooming and it's shining, and that's why we're here today.
Yes, and the weather is getting so much nicer as the days go by, so we're definitely going to be doing a lot of stuff outside, and maybe we could even do something like just interviewing the public, like cutting the BS and asking like a cut the BS worth question and kind of see what the public says. If people want to interact, and I don't know, I think that would be kind of fun. But
what a good idea, just to have everybody's opinions. I think it would just be able to just put people on the spot and just even ask questions, or
put them on the spot. It's cut the BS.
Cut the bullshit.
Give me your realest answer. Right?
Cut the realest answer.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed Justin and Sally and I being so vulnerable in this week's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.